Okay, now that we understand how a smoker works, it's time to start the fire. And in order to do that, you'll need one of these. This is a coal chimney. Chimney's full of coals. Got my tumbleweed. I'm going to sit it on top of that. I reach through with my lighter. I'm going to give this about 15 minutes, come back. What happens is from the bottom up, those coals heat up from the tumbleweed, and then they essentially light themselves. Now on this smoker, it actually kind of doubles as a grill as well. So these grates are actually for food, but what I did is I laid them horizontally and they kind of form a V. And what I do is I lay my coals down here at the bottom and then place my wood. And what that does is it allows them to burn in one place. And it gives you a nice even burn over the time of your cook. That's why these grates are kind of ashed over. But generally speaking, you just want to put your coals in here, put your wood on top, and hopefully spread them out even and they'll burn evenly. Having my grates up here like this allows me to kind of further ensure I'll get an even burn. Okay, as you can see, my fire's pretty hot in my starter here. Coals are ashing over. Got the flame coming up out the top, glowing orange in the bottom. And so now it's ready to be placed in the firebox. I like to put a glove on when I do this because it does get pretty hot. But essentially, what I'll do is I'll take me a little stick here and I just try to spread them out even along the bottom of those grates, like I said. Get them all flat. Today I'm going to be using a piece of cherry wood. Place that on top of the flame, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this box open as well as the vent full on the side, getting as much air as I can. I'm going to wait here a few seconds until the wood starts to flame up. See, we got a small flame going. I want to let this stay open at the moment as well. Now, right now, if you look at the color of the smoke, this is what we call dirty smoke or white smoke, and then you can literally see it's white. You do not want to cook over this, right? So first you got to let your smoker get to the right temperature, but you also want all of the dirty smoke to burn off. And I'll show you in a second what clean smoke looks like. Today I'm smoking chicken. So this is what I would like to call a hot and fast smoke, which is today going to be around 300 degrees. If it was anything, 250 or less, that is a low and slow, basically meaning a low temperature, slow cook, longer time, more smoke exposure to your meat, which would essentially give it more flavor. But today with chicken, I'm doing it hot and fast, 300 degrees. Probably gonna take a little pro tip. Something I like to do is I will go ahead and place the next log I will use on top of the firebox. What this is doing is drying this piece of wood out so that when I go ahead and place it on the fire, it will, one, catch quicker and burn cleaner. So it will be less of that white dirty smoke. So the entire time where the current log is burning, the next one is getting prepped so we can keep this fire going pretty smooth, even burn clean smoke. Hopefully you can tell, but you can see how you can barely see the smoke that's coming out now. That's clean smoke. That's what you want.